They say the wind cried the night he died, and no one knew why. But the old trees remember, and so do the stars. Long ago, in a time when the rivers spoke and the moon listened, a strange young boy came to our village. He was no taller than a yam stalk and dressed in plain cloth with no sandals on his feet. He brought no drums or dancers, no signs of royalty. Yet he walked with the quiet dignity of one who knew who he was, even when no one else did. He said little, but his hands were always busy, mending broken baskets, carrying firewood for the elders, and fetching water from the stream, even when the sun scorched the earth. We called him Mwenda, the silent one. Some laughed behind his back, calling him a fool with no home. Others used him for errands, treating him like the wind that passes and is soon forgotten. But Mwenda never complained. His presence was like rain in a season of drought, gentle, unnoticed at first, but life-giving. The children followed him, not knowing why. The goats never ran when he passed. Even the angry dogs stayed calm around him. One moonless night, our village elder, old Bwanatembo, fell gravely ill. With his last breath, he called the village together and spoke a truth that split our hearts. You called him fool, you called him stranger, but he is a prince, sent by the spirits of the ancestors to bear our pain and lead us back to the path we lost. Gasps spread through the crowd like wildfire. A prince? That boy? But by then it was too late. Mwenda had already been wounded, his strength drained, not by our spears or poison, but by our scorn, our mocking, and our blindness. He had carried our burdens until his body could take no more. He died quietly, just as he had lived. We buried him beneath the old fig tree, the one that never bore fruit. We thought the story had ended, but the days that followed were strange. The rains delayed their return. The yam leaves curled like old hands. Our goats gave birth to stillborn kids, and our nights were filled with uneasy dreams. The elders gathered and remembered the prince's sacrifice. The healer spoke in hushed tones. He bore our sorrows. He took our pain, and we mocked him. Now the earth weeps for him. Only then did we understand. Mwenda, the silent one, had been sent to bring healing, but we treated him like dust underfoot. His sacrifice was unseen, but its echo shook the spirit of the land. Even now, when a stranger enters our village, we remember. We offer food and water first, and we ask no questions until kindness has been given. The fig tree, it now bears sweet fruit all year round. For though the prince was led like a lamb to the slaughter, he left behind a lesson written not on stone, but on our hearts.